They say how this nigga come from dirt to bad hoes and bankrolls. Over 100 shots on the E-way, I gotta make it home. I learned from my struggle, stack that dope, forget your hustle on. Go ride for your brother when he call you.
Welcome everybody to Chopping It Up with Diz and Los, brought to you by Zapata Systems. I'm back, that's right, I'm Diz, and that is Los.
What's up, professionals?
Los, first a shout out to Jersey Jay-Z for stepping in last week. I was having some bad service and I could not stream. I didn't see all the fights. There was Wi-Fi there, but it wasn't hooking up. It was just crazy. But thanks, Jay-Z, for stepping in. It was a good show. And we're ready to roll to the next.
Shout out to Jay-Z, man. He did a good job last week. Thanks again, Jay-Z, for stepping in.
Yeah, and I was trying to get George in, too, to get a whole big George and Jay-Z and Los to do something, but he just is too busy.
Mm-hmm.
But Los, first of all, is it hot over there? Because it is hot as hell.
Oh, man, it is hot. Like, I don't even want to say how hot it is, but it is hot.
And the worst part is, Los, you know how I'm always fucked up with my car?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, it's done?
No AC.
Oh, that's rough, man. How do you do that?
It's the hottest is when you first get in, of course. But I open all the windows and I'm driving. But damn, when I get into AC, I'm like, I'm not driving. I'm just sitting in AC.
Oh, my
God. Los, just talking about the heat, I think you were down in Giants camp yesterday.
Oh, and, yeah. Is it hot? Yo, shout out to
what did you see? Who was good? Who looked good? Who didn't look so good? What was the atmosphere, the vibes? How did the team overall?
Well, shout outs to the New York Giants and the organization. They do a great job facilitating the fan base during training camp. They got always things going on for the kids. For all like content creators, they got like stuff out there, to do your thing, and make sure you represent, and like shout out the Giants organization. But, what stood out to me at Giants training camp was really the defensive line and like how they were the one-on-ones. If you saw, I posted a little clip of like my day at Giants training camp. I had some videos of the one-on-ones, like first team O versus first team D. And like Russell Wilson was like, under duress, wasn't really connecting, you know what I mean? Like, but that's ones versus ones, right? You had Dex, you had Burns, you had KT, you had like Abdul Carter just in there. Like Abdul Carter, like live watching him in training camp is crazy. I just can't wait to see him like in a real game situation. Mind you, it was the first day in pads yesterday, so everybody was pumped, man. Everyone was ready to go. They were going. Let me tell you, man, what really excites me is the Giants defense, man, and I keep on stressing it out. Like the credit that we're getting right now is like, and what they're saying on social media about the Giants is like that we're gonna get no more than 5 wins next year. That's the over right now.
4.5 or 5.
No, 5. They're saying no more than 5.5 wins. So right now, if you was to go and like place a bet on like FanDuel or something like that, yeah, they're saying that right now that they are projected to do no more than 5.5 wins, like top 6 wins. I think they're going to surpass that. I know they got a rough schedule. They got the Chiefs in like the beginning of the season. They got the Eagles. They got top teams that they're facing, but I think, man, with this defense, they're gonna get some wins on some games that you're gonna be like, wow, man. And listen, that's just not me saying because I'm a Giants, season ticket holder. I'm just saying, like, listen, their defense looks good. KT has turned Thibodeau.
Yep.
He turned it up, man. He looks good, man.
He looks in great shape.
He looks in great shape, man. Dex. They gave him they restructured his contract, right, for more incentives. Burns is Burns, man. So, and Abdul Carter, when Abdul Carter gets into that swim movement, he's in there, man. And in the future also looks promising, man. Jackson Dart looks good, man. When he's throwing the ball, man, he looks calm. He's connecting, man. Him and Scatterbo is gonna bring a new element to the backfield. So Tracy is good. But now Scatterbo, anything they were throwing at him out of the backfield, bro, he was catching, no drops. It was crazy. Yeah, so he's gonna bring a whole new element to that Giants offense. Like everyone's gonna be on notice. You'll see.
So with a couple things. So I saw Abdul Carter. He was the spins are crazy. You know, he was throwing linemen and everything. But I did see Neal go one-on-one with him, and Neal looks good so far this year.
Yeah, well, you know they moved Neal in the inside now, so Neal's is playing offensive guard.
So
you know what I'm saying. So and then he's going against the top defensive pass rusher in the draft, right? So it makes sense to go in with a young buck, get to steel sharpen steel, right? So like he has to like do what he has to do. So they're testing him because they remember they didn't sign his 5th-year option, Evan Neal. So like this is his year. Like if he doesn't prove what he can do, they're gonna let him go. So this is a prove it or lose it season for Neal.
These are the like you said, make it or break it. This is gonna make or break your career for the next 5 years.
Yeah, but everyone's staying clear of the New York Giants defense, bro. If you're a New York Giants fan, it's time to be excited.
How was the D-backs? I thought Russell threw a couple picks.
Dude, he did, but it wasn't to Adebo or Holland. It was I think the guy's name was Green, last name I forget. Okay, I forget who it was, but anyway, but he threw like maybe like a 40-yarder, and then the guy had a nice like extended interception grab. That was yesterday in training camp. It looked good, but just overall, man, like the pass rush is there, man. The offense, again, you saw a couple of throws here and there from Russell Wilson connecting, and like obviously him and Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors just dusts the secondary, just throws a moon ball, connects with Malik Neighbors every day. So you're gonna see those, but when it's like there's some plays that you got to shout out to the defense. The defense just shuts the ones down, man. It's like they're there. Dex was just stopping the run, man. He just obviously he's not gonna go full speed and tackle him, but
yeah.
Dex goes and just see him just pop the runner, and then he just lets him go. He's like, dude, you know what I mean? Like he was down, so I was like, wow, like he's getting in there.
So with Scatterbo, right?
Do
you see him? Could he be the number one, or no? They're gonna split.
You know what? It's like, dude, his vision and his prowess at the line. So when he rolls up and they're gonna give him a handoff or a little dump, bro, he has patience. So he like dips to the right, and then like his direction, the way he moves direction at the tip of a dime, like it's so fast. He's good, man. Like he jukes players. He has the move.
And is he fast?
So, and he's the bruiser. Do you remember Peyton Hillis back in the day?
Yes. He was on Madden cover for 1 year.
Yo, Peyton Hillis was just bulldozing over people. This guy is like a Le'Veon Bell / Peyton Hillis. Imagine if you put those two together at their prime. Peyton Hillis was just, or remember Mike Allstott?
Yep.
Remember he was just a bruiser too, right?
Yep.
So imagine you put that bruiserness of like running people over, plus you get the elusiveness of like Le'Veon Bell and Christian McCaffrey. How's they like?
And his hands are great.
Yeah, and he has great hands out of the backfield. So he's going to be I'm telling you, he's going to be a nice offensive weapon for Russell Wilson, man, going into the season. So,
all right,
so it'll be good.
Now the big question: how was our boy Jackson Dart?
Yo, I look forward to seeing Jackson Dart. I don't want to wish any bad intent on like Russell Wilson or like say he's going to do bad. I want Russell Wilson to succeed. He's in this final stages of his career, right? He probably has like another 2, maybe 3 years left in him. Hopefully he can get us into a winning season this year. I dream of a Super Bowl, but I'm not gonna go out there and say they're gonna go to the Super Bowl, but I am gonna say they're gonna make it to the playoffs. Now the future with Jackson Dart looks very promising. He looks very good. He looks calm in the pocket. He's connecting. If you saw today, he did like a slide. Maybe the first New York Giants quarterback to actually know how to slide. It's huge, right? So I like what I see out of Jackson Dart and what he's doing right now. And when it's his time, when they call the bell for Jackson Dart, I think he'll be ready, man. He's under a great coaching staff. Brian Daboll knows how to develop quarterbacks, and he's learning on the Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, man, is a locker room guy. Jameis Winston's doing this thing too, man. You see him out there, he's connecting on plays. You see Cutlets, he's out there. So it's like the chemistry right now in the quarterback room is really good. I see, and then like the team itself, you can tell like they're all gelling on the field. Like, it's good, man.
That's what I want. Go ahead, finish up.
No, the energy is good right now.
And that's what I was going to say. I know that they're Giants fans and everything like that. But do you see anything like the Giants got something? Do you think that they believe in themselves, that they got something here, and they're like the quiet storm that's going to come crazy in the NFL season?
I think our receivers on the low are going to just do very well, man. I think the Darius Slayton, the veteran, right? You got Jalen Hyatt, and then Malik Neighbors is like Jamar Chase 2.0.
I'm seeing he might be like the third wide receiver picked.
Like you're gonna have to respect him, man. Like he is. That you got to put two guys on him, man. Like this is not no scrub, man. And the thing is, like with the addition of Cam Scatterbo and Tracy doing their thing in the backfield, they're gonna run some crazy plays, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna make some noise this year. The defense is gonna hold it down. What's his name? Abdul Carter. He's the guy.
I know.
He's the guy. He's gonna be the guy for the next.
I mean, they're already putting Hall of Fame on him.
He's the guy, man. Like you guys should understand. Like,
watch they don't jinx him.
The NFC East is on notice because once he knocks down that line and gets to the
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a problem.
Just a quick thing going through, football before we get into Aaron Judge being hurt. Did you happen to see that the Cleveland Browns might be thinking of trading one of their quarterbacks?
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yep.
Joe, you got
they don't know.
Either Gabriel or Flacco, because I don't think it's gonna be Sanders. You think they'll give up Sanders?
I don't know. I don't
know.
No,
I think, what I think is going on? What I think is going on, they see what Sanders can do, and they're like, dude, we effed up. We shouldn't have gone Gabriel. We should have gone another piece. So now they're like, we'll keep the old bull, and we'll keep one young buck, and the one young buck is going to be Sanders.
So it'll be, wow, Gabriel. They have Watson, Flacco, Pickett.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
They got to get rid of Gabriel.
They got to get rid of Gabriel.
They got to get rid of Gabriel, and they might. So they paid Pickett. Pickett's getting money too, man.
Why? He's not good.
Yeah, we'll see. But we got to do something.
Yeah, and another thing, talking about Sanders, blessings out to Deion Sanders. I know he's been going through it.
Man.
Just bladder cancer. He just
had. He just got clear of it now, right? They removed the tumor.
Yep. So he's out there, and he made a will the other day, and he was all upset, and that must be tough, making a will, sitting there, write down what you got to do. All right, let's get to my team, the New York Yankees. Aaron Judge, he's on a 10-day DL injury list, some tendonitis in his elbow, but they're saying if it doesn't heal up, he might have to have surgery, and if he has surgery, that's it. I would moving forward, if it's only 10 days and he comes back, or even 15 days, he comes back and he's good, you got to put him in DH. You don't want him in the outfield to get hurt. Chances of throwing that arm again, running into the wall, pulling a hamstring, and you could pull a hamstring running the bases, but more of the chances of running the outfield, pulling a hammy, diving, dislocating his shoulder. Put him as a DH. Get someone else out in the outfield. I just think that's what they have to do. It's the trading deadline. It's coming up. I think tomorrow, Thursday's the last day. The Yankees were looking at the Arizona third baseman.
Yeah. So that's the thing, right? They have assets to make a move on a player, but do they want to spend that much? You know what I'm saying? I know they're in second place right now, right? They're still in the playoff hunt. They got to think about that too. Do they want to shut down Judge and like possibly not make a, what I'm saying? If they're in contentions to possibly take it all, like, do they, it's a hard, it's a big decision, man. You don't want to shut down Judge right now, man. You want to make sure, like, he can get better. Does he get better in time for the playoffs, or do they just sit him and just wait till next year and make a run on another guy? So we'll see. I think Judge, I hope he's okay, man, because he's great for baseball, man. I would love to see us. I would love to see a Subway Series. That would be huge.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not gonna rule that out yet until they say that Judge is out indefinitely, and then he's gonna have surgery. Then I'll know, like, yeah, the Yankees ain't doing it. But you know,
I see the Mets are looking for a pitcher in the trading deadlines, and I do think they should go after the guy Sandy from the Marlins. He has a long name, but he's a starting pitcher for the Marlins, and he's like the Cy Young winner a couple years ago. Sandy, it starts with I forgot his last name.
Yeah, they were looking to package deal Mark Vientos and a couple of players for like a starting pitcher or something like that. So like they already made him aware that, you know, saying they're shopping him. So, you know, Mark Vientos is good. He's a good player for the Mets. So we'll see. You know what? You know, things are starting to, you know, ramp up right now since the trade deadline is coming up. This is it. This is for the playoff push, right? So the Mets and the NL, they're up there, right? What is it? The Phillies and the Mets?
Yeah.
1-2. So are the Mets back on top or the Phillies?
I just know the Phillies beat the heck out of the Yankees this weekend. So
yeah. So
I was away. I had no service, so I was kind of messed up. I didn't see a lot of stuff. How's the Mets? How's the Mets? They're doing their what overall okay?
Yeah, they're over 500. Like I said, they're fighting for the one spot. If they're not, it keeps on going back and forth between the Mets and the Phillies. So
and overall, it's like L.A. Mets, Phillies, Arizona.
Yeah, in their respective divisions. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So how was your vacation, man?
It was good. It was good. The worst part, the worst part of vacation, and this is the thing. The worst part is, even though if you come back 4 days earlier or 3 days earlier, that first day back to work just sucks. Did that suck for you when you just got back?
Oh yeah, man. So
you just don't want to be there. And I was back, and I had to work the weekend, so it was tough. You know, I was like dragging a little bit. It was quiet in the hospital, so it was like, you know, so it was dragging, but it was good. Hot. So the drive sucked. It was a 5.5-hour drive. But it was good. It was a little break, and that was it. Coming right back. I worked at the bagel shop the day before I left. When I got back, I worked at the bagel shop. So, but everything else was good. Everything else was good.
Whenever you go back to work for vacation, it always sucks, right? For me, like I was doing, I was coming in to do like a graveyard shift because one of the managers is on extended leave, so I opted to help out and do the graveyard shift. So like I'm coming from vacation, then I'm going straight to working nights. So it was a little bit of rough, sleeping, but I got used to it. So
that's
we'll
good.
Be all right.
So speaking about what was that?
Other than that, the only thing I missed about vacation was the food, man, the buffet. And,
buffets. That's I love. I could go all.
Yeah, dude.
But so when I was listening to the show last week, what happened first? You stumbled. You drank a little too much.
Oh yeah. So like, just to recap real quick, when you go, first day, you're getting ready to go on vacation, get on the plane, you let loose right at the airport. So I let little loose, had a couple of drinks, and then we got to the airport, to the resort, we started drinking, and then I took a stumble on the way back to the room. So, other than that, it was a good thing I got that out the way the first night. And then after that,
yeah, there you go. There you go.
But it was all fun.
This week also too, a lot of deaths in the in the being an athlete, superstar, anything. We had Ozzy Osbourne died.
Yeah, that was big.
That was big. Just the other day, I think it was yesterday, I got Jay-Z texted me, and Jay-Z always gets these like updates of people dying. And I'm like, do you have an app like that just sends you something when people? Because he just texted me today and said, "Oh, Vince McMahon got in an accident." I'm like, how the hell you know?
Jeez.
But Ryan Sandberg passed, Hall of Famer, second baseman, Chicago Cubs. He was a great player.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The one that's a little sketchy is Malcolm Jamal Warner from from the Cosby Show and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yep. And the main one that they all to every family that it is bad for them, but Hulk Hogan. That was that was a little shocking. I know he was sick, and I know he was sick.
Will live forever. Hulkamania will live forever.
He will live for it. My best moment of Hulk Hogan, and even though he lost the match, is Hogan versus Warrior. That was because I'm a big Ultimate Warrior fan. And that was my guy. When they fought title versus title, that was great. I love that one.
That was iconic, as you would say, the iconic.
Iconic.
But I would say my biggest Hulk Hogan moment was when Hogan came out in WCW and it was like new world order. Yo, when Hollywood Hogan was introduced, yo, when he turned, remember when he turned?
Yeah,
bro, that was the biggest. Everyone was like, no.
He dropped the leg. I think he dropped the leg on.
Yeah, when he turned heel, that was like the biggest, for me, one of the biggest Hogan moments, man. I will never forget.
You know, and this is the thing, you know, of course, he did some shit outside the ring. Everybody gets in trouble. Everybody does stupid stuff, but you can't take away, it
was him.
He built WWF.
That's it. That was him, man. Hogan was WWF.
Yep.
And people seem to forget that.
Exactly. And he built there wouldn't be a Rock without him. There wouldn't be Stone Cold, there wouldn't be other people without him. And, you got to give him the credit for that.
Yep.
But
rest in peace to the Hulkster.
Yep. The Hulkster. Did you see his son on Monday Night Raw last night?
Yep.
I didn't see it.
Did you see like the tribute they did for him?
I didn't.
The 10 bell count and then like the video?
No.
Yo, they did WD, they did their thing. They did the silent 10 bell count, whatever. And then they did a video like a montage.
Like a tribute?
Like a tribute to him, right? It was pretty good, man.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I'll probably put it on, but Hogan, man, we'll miss you. We'll miss Ryan Sandberg, Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, Ozzy, I thought he was. I'm sorry, but I thought he was already dead.
Yeah,
because some of the stuff when I saw him like a couple years ago, I was like, "What the hell is wrong with him?" He looked jacked. But Lois, anything else you want to say? With a little quick show, 22 minutes in. Fantasy.
For the fantasy world, start getting ready. I don't know if I haven't done any drafts yet.
No,
I've done a couple of mock drafts to see, where people are at, the players are landing. The guy that keeps on creeping up there is the rookie wide receiver from Tampa Bay.
I was just gonna say that.
He keeps on moving up the board, and they're like,
he's a beast.
He's a beast. Another guy that you got to look out for, Cat McMillan from Carolina. He's another beast. Yo.
Yeah.
Bryce Young gets a stud at wide receiver. Yo, they're going to be throwing. They're going to be down points early. So they're going to be throwing. So look for Cat. You can probably get him late.
Who I think's going to have a pretty decent year? Who had a bad year last year. Well, not a bad year. It was just a quiet year. Devontae Adams.
Yo, Puka Nacua is he's a little banged up.
Really?
Yo, Puka Nacua and Matthew Stafford are banged up a little bit. So they're going into the season banged up, and you got a healthy Devontae Adams. And isn't what's his name? Who's their backup in Los Angeles? Isn't it what's his name? Who played for the Niners? He played on the Patriots, and then he went to the Niners.
Not Jalop.
Garoppolo.
That's it. That's the backup.
Isn't he the backup on the Rams? I think so.
I thought he retired.
Man, he's still playing. Man, he's still playing.
Wow, he was at Oakland or Las Vegas.
Yeah, I think Jimmy. And I'm not sure. Don't.
Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, that was.
I think he is the backup, but I Devontae Adams is going to do big things over there, man. I hope Stafford gets back to 100%. He'll be all right. But yeah, the wide receivers, man, I like Marvin Harrison Jr. this year. He's another one. The wide receiver is heavy, man. The depth chart for fantasy, there's a lot of top. Malik Neighbors is
that's what I was going to get into, Malik. So if he's top 5, you think? Would you draft him top 5?
He goes before Tyreek Hill. Yo, it goes Jamar. The way it's looking right now, it goes Jamar Chase,
Jefferson.
you might have to go Malik Neighbors before Jefferson, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like the way it's heating up right now, like he's calling, like
He's demanding a lot, but
he's demanding a lot, man. Like you might have to like pull the trigger early, man. Like
you got to feed him and keep
like
feeding.
if I'm sitting at 6, if you're like between 6, 7, and 8, and you see like the running backs go early, right? The top running backs, and it's a PPR and you see Jamar Chase go down, and then you're left with Jefferson, Malik Neighbors, Tyreek Hill. You're not gonna go AJ Brown before Malik
St. Brown.
Amara St. Brown. Like you have to put Malik Neighbors in there. Like he could be the number 2, like off the board. Like
So do you think, I saw a thing on Instagram? They said rate the top receiver in the NFC East. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They had Neighbors, Brown, Dez Bryant, and Scary Terry.
Oh, Terry McLaurin.
How would you rank those 4?
From what? So all right. So let's say career-wise of what they did already, it's different. But what I
no, like you have to pick one right now.
To go right now to do what they got to do right now, Malik Neighbors.
That's what they're saying. But is Malik, then Dez, AJ, and then I don't know, Dez and AJ.
So if you go Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, is that an easy decision? It's not really.
It's not. But the only way I take Chase is because Joe Burrow's throwing on the ball. But
look what Malik Neighbors did with Daniel Jones.
I know. And
and Cutlets. So imagine what he's gonna do with fucking Russell the Muscle.
Yeah. So it's gonna be. I don't know, man. That's what I was thinking about the last couple of days, because I have some drafts coming up in like 2-3 weeks, and I'm just like, I'm gonna take Malik.
If Malik Neighbors is in our league, he doesn't get kept. I hope he might get kept, but
I don't know.
If he's there, I might have to go at 1 Neighbors.
Wow.
Yep.
Over Chase.
Yep.
Wow. But aren't you keeping
Bucky Irving?
And you can only pick 1, right? You can only keep 1.
One. So I don't know. We'll see.
Bucky, McConkey.
No, I'm not keeping Matt McConkey. As much as I like him, there's going to be too many mouths to feed over there, I think.
I think Bucky's going to be the one to keep.
Oh, yeah. Or Chase Brown.
No, Chase Brown is the one.
Yeah.
Chase Brown. Yeah, that's it. You got 3 people that you can keep that, it's going to be like,
I know. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, man. I'm excited, man.
Yep. All right, Los, let's end this. Go ahead. Take it away.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you for tuning in. We'll be on next week. Same time, same place. And again, God bless. Stay blessed. Professionals.
They say this nigga come from dirt to bad hoes and bank rolls. Over 100 shots on the E-way, I gotta make it home. I learned from my struggle, stack that dope, forget your hustle on. Go ride